Hello inflatable fans, I hope you're all well. The boys and I are out having a paddle today, and you might recall in my recent repair kit video I said I was going to take a boat out, puncture it, do some repairs on it and then drag it back to try and find if these repair tapes are any good. That's the boat I'm using. It's Russian, but that's got nothing to do with it. It's a Russian pack raft called by Luta. I've never particularly liked this, I've never got on with it. I've had to do a repair on it already and that worked. I've already done a video on this. And the other good thing about this is I did attach a Gummatex mount to it, and that worked really well. So it has served a few purposes as this, and now it's going to serve as another one. So here's what we're doing. Tyvek tape, I've made a mark where I'm going to put the hole for that. Tear aid patch, again marked it up. Tough tape there, and that's the thing that's going to do the damage. What I am quite confident about, so I know that works because we've already done a test with that on Dave's boat, but just as more of a comparison, tear aid I've never used, tough tape, I've never used it on the boat, but if you've seen one of my very recent videos where I dropped my car keys in the canal, or my van keys I should say, I actually have a tough tape patch on top of the buttons there, and I've done that because Mr. 80 Quid some time ago said one of the biggest issues with these is moisture getting behind the buttons and then they don't work, and these still work after he's been in the bottom of a canal. So I am quite confident about that. What's going to make today's test quite interesting is it's about 4 degrees, I think, maybe even a bit colder. There was ice on the car this morning, and adhesives tend to need warm weather to stick. So this really is a good emergency repair kit test, especially for cold weather. Let's put some holes in. So as you can see, there is air in the boat, so I'm going to work quick with this. So Tyvek hole, you see that? Just to show you that has actually gone in. Wriggle hole. Tear aid's easy to get to. Hole. Start over the hole and work out on that one because it's quite big. Attach. Tough tape. Let's do that one there. Oh God, got a hole in the bottom of the helps if you go to the right side, Carl. Right, let's see how they work. I'm going to put some weight in this boat and tow it back from our paddle today. Right, that should do the trick there. So before I put this in the water, I have reinflated this to about 1.2 psi, and that, I think the guys will agree, is quite firm at the moment, isn't it?
Yep.
In the boat now, we've just got, that's a 15 kilo bag of cat litter. You probably saw the boat drop into the water when I put that in. The rest of it probably weighs about a couple of kilos, and I've lashed it to the back of my boat to tow it back. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be hard work towing this. But this is just one of the things I do to try and bring you valuable experience in the field. So the boat's been in the water now for about 5 to 10 minutes while I've been getting set up. I'm not going to film the whole of this journey back, but I have set a trip meter on my Garmin E-Trex so that I can show you how far I've actually travelled. So as you can see, I've kind of got that running now. Let's do it. Right, we're just approaching where we launched. Mr. Ruffles has just hit the prime spot. But I think you can see that's looking pretty good. I think what we'll do is we'll test it, and then we might get in it and have a little paddle ourselves just to, you know, get a feel for it, put some additional weight in it, see what it's like. So we've done 1.5 miles in 47 minutes. Let's see what this boat's like now. As Raf will confirm, that is 15 kilos. We're just going to get it out. So there they are. That's upside down oysters. So that's tough tape. As you can see, there's no bubbles around it. Tear aid, no bubbles around that. And Tyvek, there's no bubbles around that. And the boats, it still feels like it did when we set off, doesn't it? Cracking. So all of those, totally recommended. Okay, let's just have a quick closer look at these. So that's where the hole is on that one. And I think you can see there's no expansion around the hole of air. So it's stuck really well at the point. Same with that one. That one, to me, this looks like it's got the better seal than the tough tape. The tear aid looks like it's done a better job. But none of them are faultable. And then the Tyvek tape, obviously you can't see anything on there because it's well, because of the nature of the colour of it and stuff. So for me, if I was going to go for any, I'd say tear aid is probably the best option. The reason I say that is because this is also useful for TPU. Just to show you that I do trust this with these patches on. Very impressive, very impressive. That's all for this video. I hope you found that useful. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've got anything you want to add or if there's anything that you use. You take care of yourself. Cheerio.